What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm late, but I'm here with the Greenleaf recap. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Excuse me, man. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna just talk about the highlights of the Greenleaf episode this week for me, so I can keep the review kind of short. I'm a little busy today. So anyway, this episode, y'all know Grace, AJ in the hospital. He tried to kill himself. Now, we all got our own theories on why he did that. Possibly because he's not her real son. The other boy who just died is, and now he feel guilty or whatever the case is. So, the nurse was shady to me. She was asking Grace questions, and I know she was doing the job, but it seemed like she was a little shady, trying to imply that maybe Grace played a part in AJ trying to hurt himself. That's how I felt. But pretty much Noah, he came, and AJ told the nurse that he doesn't want to see Grace nor AJ, so they go and leave. And Noah informs Grace his wife don't want nothing to do with him. It's a divorce. He's at peace with it because he was always trying to force to make it work. Now he want to be a big family with Grace and his son. Not saying that he want to be together, but he wants to be a family. And so Grace, said that, she's been back for some time now, and she still does not feel as if she's family. And so he said, well, that's what you do. You just, you feel like that's how you operate. You just don't feel like you have a part in it. And so she got upset and, one. So she got upset with him and told him to take it back, and he was just speaking. So, that's that. Also, this episode, Darius calls Grace and asks Grace of a Kyle Weaver. He's trying to interview him to get some information about Bob and all of them. And so, of course, Kyle is being uncooperative with Darius. Darius and Grace, they go visit him. He's still not going to cooperate. So then later in the show, he calls Grace and he gives Grace a name, Edenville Linden. So maybe Bob then robbed Edenville Linden, which is how he got all these money to acquire all these churches, etc., etc. So we'll probably have to pick up on that a little bit later in the in the season. So let's talk about our favorite person that to talk down about, that old Charity. So this episode, Grace was sitting on the front of the steps, and Lady Mae was coming back from visiting Faith Grave, and so Charity pulled up. But Charity got a nice car, and it kind of bothers me that she got a nice car considering how trifling she is. But if I'm not mistaken, Grace drives a Buick. Ain't nothing wrong with no Buick. Hey, smooth, classy ride. But Charity don't strike me as, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone. So anyway, she pulls up. She gets out of the car, and she like, Mama, Grace, just tell me what I can do for you, for the church. Just tell me what I can do. I can't live like this. And so Grace just, she get up and walk away. She like, I ain't got time for this helpful. And then Lady Mae read that skank. Ooh, she said, nah, you don't. Grace, AJ just tried to kill himself. I'm fresh coming back from seeing Faith Grave. You don't get to come up here and do all that. You done ruined this family enough. The only, then it was a later scene where Charity was walking through the kitchen or something, and Grace left again, and May said something slick, and she talking about something. Well, maybe I should just, I'm finna go to church where people like me. And so Bishop said, well, hold on, Charity, like your mother's not completely wrong here. And I was like, you should have kicked that heifer out. Like Bishop, like you should have, because Lady Mae told Charity, she said, the only reason you still here is because your daddy. Because if I had it my way, you wouldn't be here. You done betrayed the family. You done gave the family business and church away. And you want us to speak and talk to you as if you have not wronged us? Oh, child, no. No. Staying on Charity. Then she go to work, y'all, and she see they paint her office, and she go holler at Phil, talking about I can't believe you giving Judy my office. You act like she run you. And so Phil just sat down and chilled, and later Phil and Judy met with Charity about adding an accessible ramp to the gym that they gonna move to while they tear down the church, and which it didn't make sense to paint the church, paint the office if they finna tear it down in 2 weeks. But when you're rich, you can do that. And so, other girl named Phil's wife, Judy, she kissing all up on, and Charity had the nerve to tell Judy the only reason why he with you is cause your daddy making him. He still love me, and I'm looking like you're in the bathroom crying. You talking all that big girl talk as if you ain't looking equally stupid in this whole situation. Not only you ain't got no family, you ain't got no man, you shouldn't even be having nothing to say to Judy whether what you saying is true or not. You look just as bad as everybody else. Judy, Bob, Phil, you look horrible. At least they still got family, because let me tell you something about Phil. He, hey, you see how quickly he replaced you with that white girl? He replace you again. Like, you, Charity gone, man, gone. So then later in the episode, Charity try to do something nice for Grace and take Grace, the poem she wrote about her twin child, the girl that passed, and it was a sweet poem. And Grace in this space, see, you gotta know how to read people sometimes. We fall short of knowing how to read people. Just give her space. Her son just trying to commit suicide. And so Grace went off and said, you trying to turn this thing around and make it about you and this, that, and that. Obviously, that's not what she was trying to do. As much as I don't like Charity, I know she was trying to do a kind gesture to brighten her sister up, given everything that's going on with AJ. I know that. But you also have to know, Charity, this ain't the time for you to do nothing. Chill. Chill out. Just chill out, dog. Chill out. And so she left talking about some, you and mama deserve each other. Like, you deserve to be kicked out on the street. You don't need to be talking to nobody about who they deserve and things like that. You need to go find a man that wants you for you and not what your mama and daddy got. You need to sit your ass down. Point blank period. So, you know what I'm saying? Charity, she just don't do it for me. So, I believe that's all the Charity for right now, if not all together. So, anyways, Jacob, Carissa. Jacob with that pussy shit, man. I'm just call it like I see it, man. Carissa ain't gonna go tell the police nothing, because if you ain't got nothing, she ain't getting nothing. So they go and sit down with the lawyer, and the first thing the lawyer gonna ask him, how's the job search going? Because Carissa is taking primary custody, and you're gonna be able to provide financial support. And so he looking like, no, I won't share custody and this. Also, this episode, Jacob, me just kill it all right now. Jacob was going through Mac's, room, his storage, whatever the storage place. He found a tackle box, and later in the episode, he find the original will in the tackle box, and he go to Tasha looking for Basie and find that Basie is dead. But let's get back to the situation that really matters. She is holding this will thing over his head. And what kills me is that you want to be a pastor. You want to be a leader. You want to be a shepherd of sheep. You want to, have the knowledge and wisdom that, great pastors have because they read and study the word of God. But your ass too goddamn dumb to realize she playing you just get whatever it is she wanted doggone for. She ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. And you need to wake your ass up and you're gonna see it. You look, Jacob. Bro, Jacob. You pissing us viewers off at home. You pissing us off. Stop trying to do the research. Go holler at Grace, Darius, or Grace brother. And get some real help. Because the way you going about things, it ain't gonna cut out. It ain't gonna happen good for us. So finally, last but not least, Bishop and May, they talking about starting the church from the ground up, so they going to look at Mavis' old spot, and Bishop kind of wants to get Mavis' blessing, and you know, Lynn Whitfield, what's her name on the show? Lady May is like, we don't need that. She gave the place to Grace. Grace giving it to us. Let's tear this thing down and build from the ground up. That's the only way I'm gonna feel good about this, because ain't no telling what kind of skeletons my sister, you know, this, that, and the third. And so, also this episode, Bishop is still trying to marry Lady May, this, that, and the third. Bishop, I'm gonna leave that alone, man. But Bishop still wants to marry Lady May, and you know, do their thing like that. So it is what it is. So, last but not least, I touch on the teenage drama. Zora, Sophia, Nikki, Dante. Sophia then gave Dante the draws. 3 days later, he trying to get back with his ex, Nikki. She done sent him some titty pictures, and obviously Nikki done put them on the internet. Now Zora gonna have to check her friend about her cousin, because you don't do family like that, especially after your homeless behind didn't have nowhere to go. And I said, you come stay here with me, and you gonna put my cousin titties out on the internet like that? You dead to me. That's what she better do. But yeah, I believe that's pretty much it, man. Let me see if I can, you know, see if I miss anything that was worth talking about. I think that's pretty much it, man. Charity looking dumb. You know, Lady May and Bishop starting a church from the ground up. He's still trying to get married. AJ don't want to see nobody. We don't care about him. I'm kind of disappointed with how the season going so far, but it is what it is. It's still an entertaining show. Hopefully Carissa gets killed and Jacob get to keep the kids. That's all I got, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.